Okay, so get this. Today, we're diving deep, deep into Scream 3.
Ooh.
Scream 3.
Right.
And I know you guys love this franchise.
Yeah.
And well, this one, let me tell you, it's a wild ride.
It
It is. And we're going to uncover some, like, seriously fascinating stuff today.
Okay.
About Scream 3, especially how it tackles Hollywood, like all the craziness of Hollywood.
Right.
And that shocking Ghostface reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And also how it makes us rethink the whole trilogy, like the whole Scream trilogy.
You know what's really interesting about Scream 3 is that it takes everything we know about Scream, like 1 and 2, and throws it into this whole new world.
Totally.
We're not in Woodsboro anymore.
We're in Hollywood, literally on a movie set.
Yeah.
Making Stab 3.
Yes.
The movie, based on Sydney's
life.
experiences. Talk about meta.
Right. It's so meta.
It's like, whoa.
It's like layers upon layers, right?
Yeah.
Because you've got the Scream franchise, which is already referencing horror movies, and then they're making a movie within a movie, which is referencing the Scream franchise. So it's
layers on layers.
It's really playing with that idea of like, reality versus fiction and all of that.
Yeah.
So it's not just meta, it's also satire.
Yes.
Scream 3 is really holding a mirror up to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Showing us the dark side.
Yeah.
All the ruthless ambition, the exploitation, the way it just,
chews you up and spits you out.
chews people up and spits them out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, no one embodies that darkness better than John Milton.
Yes. John Milton, the producer.
The producer of Stab 3, he just gives me the creeps.
Oh, he's so creepy.
He's so creepy.
And he's supposed to be. Right. He represents everything that's wrong with Hollywood.
Yeah.
Think about it. He's willing to manipulate, exploit anyone to get what he wants, even if it means putting people in danger. Just like Ghostface,
Whoa, I never thought about that before.
Really?
That's a really insightful point.
Yeah, they both use fear and power to control others.
Yeah, that's true. So let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Or should I say the ghost face in the room.
All right.
The big reveal.
Okay.
I remember my jaw hitting the floor when I found out.
Oh, yeah.
Ghostface was Roman Bridger,
Yeah.
Sydney's half-brother.
I know, right? Talk about a twist.
What?
It changes everything.
It changes.
It takes the whole Scream franchise and it reframes it as this, like, dark, twisted family saga.
It's not just random acts of violence anymore.
Exactly. It's deeply personal.
Yeah.
It's fueled by, all these years of resentment, a desire for revenge.
Right. And Roman's anger at Sydney. And his connection to Maureen Prescott, their mother.
Right.
Like, it adds
this a whole other layer.
a whole new layer of complexity.
The complexity, yeah.
To the story.
Yeah.
It's like, suddenly, the motives in the first two films, you see them in a whole new light.
Exactly. You start to question everything.
Yeah.
Like, was there something else going on?
Yeah.
Was Roman influencing things behind the scenes?
Yeah.
It makes you want to go back and rewatch those movies.
Totally.
With this new perspective.
So Roman's motive, it's fascinating because it plays on those, like, classic Scream themes.
It does.
He wants to create a sequel.
Yes.
His own sequel to Maureen's life that's even more shocking and brutal than the original.
Right. He wants to outdo her in a way.
Yeah.
Which is such a twisted reflection of how the Scream franchise itself keeps upping the ante.
It does.
With each new film. It's like, are they commenting on themselves?
Wow. So meta. But let's not forget that Scream 3 still has that, like, signature dark humor.
It does.
We love about the series.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be a Scream movie without it.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
It still manages to balance that commentary on Hollywood with those meta horror elements.
Yeah.
And then there's these genuinely funny moments.
Yeah.
Like, it's a tricky tone to pull off.
Yeah.
But Scream 3 does it brilliantly.
It does. It does. So if we know that Scream 3 was, was supposed to be the end of Sydney's story, like the end of the trilogy, but do you think it really provides closure?
That's a great question. I mean, we do see Sydney confronting her past.
Yeah.
Finding a sense of peace. But does that truly tie up all the loose ends? I don't know. I think it leaves some room for interpretation.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like Sydney gets the closure she deserves?
That's something I need to think about. You've given me a lot to consider today.
Well, good.
So we've explored how Scream 3 dives into Hollywood's dark side, delivers a shocking ghost face reveal, and reframes the entire trilogy.
We did it.
This has been one insightful deep dive, I'm telling you.
It has been fun.
It has been fun.
Yeah.
Here's a final thought to leave you with.
Okay.
Think about Roman's motive.
Yeah.
And how it reflects the pressure.
Yes.
To create sequels that are bigger, bolder, more twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Is Scream 3, in a way, commenting on that very phenomenon in the horror genre itself? Like, is it commentary?
Food for thought.
Food for thought. Ooh, that's a great point.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing this weekend, rewatching the entire Scream trilogy.
There you go.
With this newfound knowledge.
Enjoy.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.